Do you ever wonder if elderberry syrup actually works? Or if it's this big made-up fad with no scientific backing? If you do, you are going to love this video because by the end, you're going to know whether elderberry syrup helps with 6 different things. The 6 things that we're going to talk about include gingivitis, constipation, the common cold, the flu, cardiovascular disease, and hyperlipidemia. But before we move on, hit that subscribe button below and the little bell next to it so you get notified of new videos when I post them, and also hit the like button. I want to continue to be able to bring nutrition videos to you guys, and to do that, my videos need to help getting up in that organic search, and you liking the video, subscribing, watching is all going to help me continue to make videos on this channel. So I thank you, and now let's talk about elderberry syrup. So the first thing we're going to talk about is constipation. The worst, right? Could simply taking elderberry syrup help with constipation? The answer? Maybe. Research found that a combination product that also included fennel fruit and senna seed was able to significantly improve constipation. So because it was a combination product, we do need more research to know exactly how much of the fennel fruit was helping, how much was the senna, how much was actually the elderberry syrup. But it's promising and seems to be worth a shot. Just know there are many root causes to constipation. It can be different for everybody. It's not always about needing to eat more fiber. Sometimes people are eating enough fiber, still having constipation. I know that sometimes can be hard to believe, but just know if this is a struggle of yours, please connect yourself with a functional medicine dietitian, because those bowel movements are so important for our body's natural detox and elimination systems to work for us to feel our best. So let's move on to the second piece about elderberry syrup that we're going to talk about, and that is, can it help with the common cold? So one research study that was done had people taking elderberry syrup for 8 days before air travel and then for 4 to 5 days after, and they found that it did not reduce these people's chances of getting the common cold. But for the people who got the common cold, it did reduce the duration and the severity compared to placebo. It reduced the duration by 2 days and the severity by 58%. Significant. So yes, elderberry syrup can help people once they have the common cold, but research does not show that it helps to prevent the common cold. Next up, the flu, influenza. Does elderberry syrup help with the flu? And yes, it has been shown to help. Per the research, it was shown to decrease symptoms by 56%, and the duration decreased as well, but only if it was given within 48 hours of somebody starting to get symptoms. So people taking elderberry syrup once they have the flu, it's research-based. Okay, number 4. So can elderberry syrup help with gingivitis or inflammation of the gums? Maybe, but not very promising. It was studied in a combination product, and that product showed minimal improvement. Okay, and number 5, cardiovascular disease. The research that was done over 12 weeks. A bunch of kind of inflammatory other markers of cardiovascular disease were tested. If you don't know what cardiovascular means, it's just kind of heart vessel. Cardio, heart, vascular vessel. Did it help? No, it didn't. Okay, now I want you to hit the subscribe button. And number 6, last but not least, hyperlipidemia. You know what? Let's just keep it short and sweet. No, it didn't help. So I just want to make note after going through all that, in that research is great, but there's still a lot that we don't have. it could be very possible that another study is done on cardiovascular disease with elderberry syrup and it shows positive results. So I just wanted to share with you the research that we do have, and I want you to understand that with nutrition, if we don't have research for something, it doesn't mean it's not true. It just means that we don't know based upon research. And now I want to talk really briefly about safety, because this was really interesting to me as I was doing some research for this video. You'd think elderberry syrup, super safe. Elderberry, it's a berry, really safe, but you have to be careful. When it gets cooked and made into a syrup, yes, it is safe, but the uncooked plant actually isn't. So interestingly, the elderberry plant contains a cyanide-producing chemical that can cause nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Cooking eliminates this toxin. And also know that the research that we have on elderberry syrup is a maximum of 12 weeks. So we're not quite sure on the safety past 12 weeks. All right, I hope you guys learned lots of new information that you can go impress your friends with. Thank you for listening all the way through. To review, elderberry syrup is likely helpful for the flu, the common cold, maybe gingivitis, maybe not for cardiovascular disease, not for hyperlipidemia, and possibly for constipation. So I want to thank you guys for listening. Hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about elderberry syrup, and I will look forward to talking to you soon. Hope you have an awesome day, and bye-bye for now.